Listen, I'm not going to play the Good Samaritan. I got a proposition for you. It's a very lucrative one. You know the Medways? Look, I've got a property down there. It's more trouble than it's worth. It's fallen to bits. Need an insurance job. I was going to do it myself. If you need the money, I can turn it over to you.
No. No, that ain't my thing, mate.
10 grand on it for you.
Ten.
10. In your paw. No questions.
When?
As soon as possible.
Where's it come from?
You know I can't tell you that, man.
Hello and welcome to panDOMonium. Orthodox is a new film out on DVD on Monday and centres around Stephen Graham as Benjamin, a boxer turned butcher who's still forced to fight because money is tight. The recession has hit his family business hard, so in order to make ends meet, long-time friend Shannon, Michael Smiley, arranges underground Ronnie Pickering-style bare-knuckle face-bashing events for him to take part in. And, when push comes to shove, the offer of committing arson for an insurance job. It's an easy 10k, but a dangerous payday. It doesn't take long to realise there's something a bit shady about Shannon. I'm not a fan of boxing, but this film just uses that as a launch pad for the character, as he's seen in flashback defying his father to start in boxing, the patriarch hating that he does it, but the young Benjamin, Oliver Wolford, probably best known as Grant in Utopia, begins with the sport in a bid to defeat the bullies. But the film is more about everything else he faces in life. Christopher Fairbank as Rabbi Goldberg points out to him that he's been dealt a bad hand. Yeah, a lot of us can relate to that, but there's also bad choices which are down to the individual. Stephen Graham and Michael Smiley are both on top form, with the film sometimes feeling like it's more focused on the latter, and it moves along at a fair pace over a brisk 94 minutes. In fact, it's difficult for either of them to put a foot wrong in most things, since the pair could angrily read the contents of a phone book out, as if having a confrontational chat, and it would be riveting. In fact, I can imagine that now. Giacomo Mancini, Jem in Top Boy, makes for good support as Daniel, a young lad new to the gym and under Shannon's wing, as does Rebecca Callard as Ben's much put upon wife Alice. Simon Robbs provides a wonderful haunting score, and the film is at times both disturbing and compelling, although it rather meanders a bit in the third act, and the religious side of this film didn't really work for me as he tries to get back to his Jewish faith, so it feels like it's just there for Benjamin to look contemplative, when in a troubled state at his bad lot. The title also refers to the Orthodox stance of a boxer, where they place their left foot further in front of their right foot, thus having their weaker side closer to the opponent. Since it favours a stronger, dominant side, often the right side, this is the most common stance in boxing, and is mostly used by right-handed boxers. The other stance is southpaw, and we had a movie about that last year with Jake Gyllenhaal. Orthodox also stems from a short 30-minute film made by the same writer-director, David Leon, and all of the key cast members are in it as well. Sadly, that's not included on this DVD, but for what extras are on there, check out my review, link below. Now, given that Michael Smiley is in almost everything, surely he's overtaken Kevin Bacon in the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon concept, where everyone can be linked to him in no more than 6 steps. I think that's something I need to look into, so go and look him up on the Internet Movie Database, and if you think you can find someone who cannot be linked to him in that many steps, then please let me know in the comments below.